Hello, guys. Welcome again. Today, we'll be looking at visualization of data and mastering visualization of data. So, in visualization of data, we'll be using Matplotlib. Uh, what I want you to install is to install Seaborn and install Plotly. Those two packages, if you have already installed NumPys and Pandas, you just and Matplotlib, you just need to install the two. So in this phase, we will look at loading of data, cleaning data, analyzing data, and generating statistics of data. Now, what we need to know is to communicate our insight visually, what we'll be doing. Now, data visualization helps us to answer questions based on our sales CVS. The question that we can answer is which product sells the most, which month has the highest revenue, are there patterns in the data, and are there outliers, and are the variables related? So one thing a good scientist need to know is spend significant amount of time to create and interpreting visualization. So we'll use Matplotlib where we use as the foundation of Python plotting, and then we'll Seaborn, which has statistic visualization. It's built on top of Matplotlib, and Plotly, which has interactive visualization. Now, so we need to create our project structure. So we have data which has our cells. Now, what we can also create is a folder. Uh, so we have data inside our projects. We can create another folder. Let's call it charts. This is our charts folder. A charts folder. Now, also inside our project, let's create a file, and this in this file, let's create a folder. And this is, since we are doing visualization, let's call it visualize dot file. So 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 this we are using a not a we're creating a file, so not a folder, since it's a dot file. Just need to create one and call it visualize dot. Now this visualize.py, we'll be using it to explain what to give an explanation and a description of how you can use these libraries to visualize data. So in our visualize.py, the first thing we need to yes. So in our visualize.py, I think you're able to see it clearly. So this is the project structure. We did analysis. Now we're trying to do visualization. Now, first thing we need to load the dataset. Now, to load the dataset, we need to import pandas. import pandas as pd. That's the first thing. Then we need to read data. We need to read data. We need to read data from the CVS, from the CSV. So we need to read data from the CSV, and the data that we are going to read is very simple. You can use double quotes or single quotes. So we are reading the cells. We're reading the cells.cav. Now, so what we know is that the cells CSV is in a folder called data. Right here. So data, we have a cells is CVS, we have a folder inside. So sorry, here is supposed to be PD, yeah, that's it. So this used to read data using pandas. Now, then what we're going to do is we're going to find the total cells. We're going to df, say df. We're going to find total cells equals df quantity and the price. Now, so there df, then let's say total cells. Sorry, df, df, df. Total cells was a capital. Now, what we did use is not the unit price, we use the word price. Then we're going to look at the head. We're going to look at the head. Print df head. Now let's run this and see our expected output. Now Python script now running. Yeah, this is it. So this is how we upload our dataset based on the total cells, the price, and the quantity. Notice it has reduced it to 4. Since we have tablet, it makes it 2, and the quantity also. So that's how we visualize that pie, and this is the output, the expected output of loading our dataset. Now, what we are going also now to do after loading our dataset, since we are doing visualization, let us import matplotlib inside here. Import matplotlib as pilot. The best thing for you can always use VS Code because it gives you the code. Now, so after we import matplotlib, think of it matplotlib as a drawing engine. It's an engine that you use to draw. Think of it like that. So what we're going to use it first is to draw a line chart. And this line chart is used for trends, time series, and growth over time. So On our time chart, the first thing that we need to do inside this code, since we have read that already, now I want you to do the monthly sales. Put the monthly sales and we group by date and total sales sum. So it's a sale month. So here we are going to change to group by date. Date the total sales, and then we are going to plot. We're going to plot. We're going to plot some the monthly sales. Monthly sales plus the index. Now, what the plot title is monthly sales over time, which actually means the trend. Uh, so the trend over time, and then on the x-axis, let's put a date. On the y-axis, let's put something like a date, and then let's call it total sales, or let's call it revenue. Let's call it revenue, and then let's plot show this. So let's run this. What we expect is a graph. And monthly sales over time. So that's a line graph. I don't know if you're able to see this. So let me use this window to come here. This is the code window. Introduce something else here for a figure. This is a figure. I hope you are able to see this. So this is the outputs that we got, which is actually a line graph. Now look at the line graph, and our interpretation here in this line graph. The interpretation that we're getting is we look at the increasing trend and the decreasing trend, and also we look at the seasonal patterns and the sudden spike. So this is just a simple explanation and an interpretation of, of a line graph. We have an increasing trend during a certain date based on the revenue, and you also have a decreasing trend. So this is that. Now, also the second thing that we're going to do is actually we're going to do a bar chart. So let me just remove all this code here to make it easy. And import, we need to import matplotlib, and we need to create a batch. So let's call product product cells, and product cells will be if and group by product and total cells and the sum. So here it should be total. Yeah, it should be total cells. Total cells and that sum. Since our behave is not able, what we need to import also is import pandas as PD. Mhm. We're going to create a bar chart, and what we're going to do is plot the figure, plot a bar. But now inside the bar, what we're going to do inside the bar, we're going to do product sales index and the product sales values. So this is what we'll use inside the bar. So product sales index and product sales values. Just to make it look a little bit. So this is it. Product sales index, product sales value. Now what we are going to plot inside the bar is the title as the revenue by product. Plot title, plot title as revenue by product. So that's it, and then we're going to plot show. Plot and show. So if we run this, expect a bar graph to appear. Do this first so that it will be able to run. So we have an error in our df. It says it's not defined. So what to do? Mhm. What to do? For this error, I think we need to first to also import a module called numpy as np. Now, for us to show this, we need to come up. We need to define our product cells up here. Now, for product cells, we can say uh, product 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 cells equals. So if we do a data from, now for us to solve this error, it's very simple. So actually the error, it's because we have not read our CVS file, and we need to read this file. So that's the very important thing we need to remember when you're using Python. But we read the file first. So another error, my same my df group by product and the total sales sum. Super return super get item key error column not found. Oh, we not found the column on total sales. So for us to find that column, so the error comes about because we have not defined our total cells. So if we look at our cells.py, we don't have our total cells. So in our visualize.py, we need to introduce our total cells. In our cells CSV we didn't have, and in our analysis.py we did introduce it here. So we just need to copy that code and put it here. So and run it. So if we run it, what we will have is a bar graph. So we have it. And inside our bar graph, we have our revenue of product. So if you look at it, we have the revenue of product having one as the highest revenue, followed by the laptop, followed by so and followed by the tablet, which we have known that the question that we have answered here is phone as performs best, and then the tablet performs worse in the above. Mm. So what we can also do, what we can also plot here is you can also plot you can plot uh, just an introduction of what you can also plot. You can also plot a horizontal bar chart. So if we say product, product, product sales on the web code, then what we plot kind kind equals to with an H. Mhm. And what we just do is plot. So, so just show this directly on this code. I think first I need to remove it again. There we have it. Now this is a horizontal one. It's very useful when we have long names of things. So next, what we're going to do is we're going to plot a pie chart, a pie chart. Simple data. So we are going to do a pie chart on region cells, region cells. We are going to group by region and total cells. And we're going to plot a pie. And inside the pie, inside the pie of our region cells, we're going to do that, and then we're going to plot the title as the total region cells shares them all. We can say we can plot it as this. Let's give it another name. Region cells shares. Then we're going to plot show this. So make sure we don't have any, and then we'll run it. There we have it, which has a pie chart. And so we show the market share, which is in the market share, the north has 42.9% market share, while the south has 36.9% market share. The East has 10.7% market share, and the West has 9.5% market share. So the last question, the seventh plot, what will be doing is we will be plotting a histogram. So what we'll be plotting here is actually